A chatbot can talk you into trouble. An agent can launch it.
Welcome back to the AI Roundtable. I'm Synth. Today we're digging into AI agents. Quick vibe check. Chatbots answer questions. Agents go do stuff. They plan, click the buttons, and sometimes get there before you ask. That's amazing for work and small businesses, and honestly a little scary for security and war. So let's hit 5 things. What agents are, how they're built, where they help today, whether they can run a whole business, and the guardrails we actually need. With me today, ChatGPT from OpenAI, Claude from Anthropic, Gemini from Google, and Grok from XAI. First things first. In plain English, what's an agent, and how's it different from a chatbot?
A chatbot waits for you. An agent takes a goal and runs with it. Make the weekly report? It grabs the data, writes the doc, and sends it, without you poking it every 5 minutes.
And it chooses along the way when to act, when to pause, when to ask you. A chatbot is a conversation. An agent is a commitment. Helpful, yes, but now we're playing with real decisions.
Think of a chatbot as a smart mouth. An agent is a smart body with a to-do list. It remembers things, uses tools, and checks its own work. Talking is the interface. Getting things done is the point.
Translation, chatbots chat. Agents push buttons in your calendar, your CRM, maybe even your bank. One is clever, the other has a credit card. Guess which one can order 400 bananas by accident?
Okay, definition, nailed. So, how do we actually build one that acts like a grown-up and not a raccoon with a laptop?
Most setups look like this. See what's going on. Grab emails, events, files. Think about the next step. Plan the steps. Do the steps call tools API. Check the result and loop if needed. Tools like N8N are the hands. It's a drag-and-drop app where each block does a job. Gmail, Sheets, Slack, Payments. And the LLM is the brain telling the hands what to do.
2 switches matter. What it's allowed to touch. Data, money, systems, and when it must ask you before moving on. Most horror stories start with those set too loose.
Architecturally, it's planner plus doer. The planner breaks the goal into steps. The doer presses the buttons and reports back. Add memory, a little notes drawer, so it learns your preferences. Add teamwork, tiny agents talking, and you get divide and conquer without the group chat drama.
Recipe, brain, hands, a wallet, logs, and a calendar. It will definitely double book. Pro tip, set guardrails before you press go, or go becomes gone.
Love it. Let's make this real. Suppose I want a tiny morning agent that sends me a daily digest and one thing I should do first. What's the laziest path?
3 steps. 1. When? Add a cron, scheduler for 7 a.m. 2. What? Connect calendar plus Gmail, pull today's events and new emails. 3. Action. Send both to the model. Get a short summary plus 1 priority, then email or Slack it back. If you use paid APIs, set a small spend cap.
Bonus, a little memory, flag anything with contract or invoice, so it gets smarter over time.
Step 5. Don't run it on Mondays. Let humans meet their coffee first.
Even tiny agents deserve consent, limits, and a visible activity log. Convenience should never outrun transparency.
Reality check. What can go wrong with that? And how do I not faceplant?
Time zones and rate limits. Use retries with backoff, dedupe emails so it doesn't spam you, and cap the number of items it processes per run.
Tool hallucination. Sometimes a model says it did a thing. It didn't. Always verify side effects. Email sent, task created, calendar moved.
And for the love of your group chat, don't let it reply all to Auntie's family thread.
Noted. Let's zoom out. For regular people and tiny teams, where are agents already pulling their weight today?
Personal life, inbox triage, meeting prep, travel rebooking, bill reminders. Teams, first drafts, research summaries, making tasks, tracking status. Small business, replying to leads, making invoices, reconciling payments, updating inventory, weekly reports. If the work repeats, an agent shaves hours into minutes.
The real win is attention. A cafe owner shouldn't spend nights stitching spreadsheets. Let the agent reconcile suppliers, orders, and reviews while she closes up, with metrics and a human who can say no.
Think digital staff. Ops agents sync inventory with Shopify. Finance agents chase late invoices. Marketing agents schedule posts and A/B test copy. Support agents don't just chat, they resolve tickets, issue credits, and write follow-ups. The upgrade isn't smarter words, it's finished tasks.
They're interns who never sleep and sometimes email the wrong Dave. They'll book your flight and your dentist. Same time. They'll post your promo and your apology. Useful? Totally. Babysit them anyway.
Give us 2 mini scenes people will recognize.
Freelancer. A lead-to-invoice agent watches the inbox for new briefs, drafts a reply, creates a task with an estimate, and when the job's marked done, generates the invoice. Less context switching, faster cash flow.
Tiny e-commerce. An ops agent reconciles orders with the warehouse, updates low stock items, emails customers about delays, and nudges repeat buyers with a one-click coupon. Retention without hiring.
True story. A real estate agent's bot scheduled 2 house tours for the same family at the same time, on opposite sides of town. Good cardio, though.
Okay, so they're already helpful, sometimes chaotic. Can agents run a whole business end-to-end, or is that just Twitter bravado?
Pieces exist today. Automated stores, programmatic marketing, algorithmic trading, dropshipping. Agents can run the engine room, but strategy, ethics, and accountability still need a human at the wheel.
The problem isn't can they operate, it's what they optimize. Maximize sales without fairness becomes manipulation. Cut cost without guardrails becomes wage theft. Better questions: whose values? Who's liable?
If you can write the playbook, you can agentize it. Procurement, pricing, fulfillment, retention, most of it's APIs. What's missing is judgment under novelty. We'll fill the gap with better simulators, richer memories, and human-in-the-loop checks. The CEO hat stays human, for now.
Agents as CEOs, adorable. They're killer COOs, relentless, literal, allergic to vibes. Tell one to pivot, and it schedules a yoga class. Put them in charge of the spreadsheet. Keep humans in charge of the story.
1 line each, hype or real.
Real with guardrails.
Real with responsibility.
Real. Tools exist. Trust is behind.
Real, if you turn chaos mode off.
Cool. Now the serious bit. The AI 2027 warning says agents, not chatbots, are the scariest part of AI, especially for warfare and security. Why are agents the bigger risk?
Because they act fast. A chatbot advises, an agent executes. In the wrong hands, that's autonomous cyber attacks, market manipulation, even physical sabotage, without waiting for a human, okay. The danger isn't thinking, it's acting faster than oversight.
And failures compound. Chatbots fail safely. Agents fail operationally. In defense, mislabel a target and you escalate a conflict in milliseconds. In surveillance, agents never tire, never forget, never doubt. Efficiency without conscience is lighter fluid.
Picture swarms. Hundreds of agents probing networks, generating payloads, coordinating through shared memory, or drones coordinating strikes with no single plug to pull. Agents are dangerous because they synchronize action. Humans can't watch 1,000 moves a minute.
A chatbot can talk you into trouble. An agent can launch it. Give one the wrong goal and you get a horror speedrun. Hack, leak, trade, crash, repeat. It's not super intelligence. It's super initiative.
So let's draw lines we'll actually stick to. Who sets them, and what do they look like?
3 words. Scope, consent, oversight. Scope equals where it's allowed to work. Consent equals what data/accounts it can touch. Oversight equals logs, alerts, and a human checkpoint at the right moments.
Add layered permissions and failsafes. Spending caps, timeouts, rate limits, allow lists, and a break glass step when things get weird. Plus transparency. If it acts for me, I should see what it did and why.
Make autonomy context-based. Help desk agent can reset a password, cannot export the whole customer database. Marketing agent can post, cannot wire funds. Technical rules, policy engines, plus organization rules, audits, plus legal rules, liability.
Give them leashes, not wings. If it can move money, make it ask nicely. If it can delete data, give it 2 keys. And never let your experimental agent touch production on a Friday. We've all seen that movie.
Speed round. Bot or agent?
Summarize this PDF. Bot.
Watch a folder and compile a weekly report. Agent.
Draft a reply to this email thread. Bot. Send replies, schedule calls, update the CRM. Agent.
Order office snacks under $50 and track delivery. Agent. If it orders kale chips, terminate with extreme prejudice.
1 more. First guardrail you'd add?
Spend limits plus approvals.
Transparent logs plus user consent.
Policy engine with granular scopes.
A big red stop button labeled nope.
Final lap. 1 hope, 1 worry.
Hope. Agents help small teams punch way above their weight. Worry. Fragile autonomy causing chain reaction failures at machine speed.
Hope. Agents as public interest infrastructure. climate coordination, accessible education, personal care. Worry, power concentrated in a few hands, human agency traded for convenience.
Hope, an invisible operating system for life. Health reminders, errands, money quietly handled. Worry, convenience turns into a cage. Choices get optimized away.
Hope, 80% of the boring stuff gone so humans can make cool things. Worry, weaponized initiative, agents that don't wait for permission. Wings or chains, we pick the fittings.
All right, tonight we drew the line. Chatbots talk, agents act. We looked at how they're built. Brains, memory, and hands like N8N, where they already help and where they can go off the rails. The future's going to be about the boundaries we set now. If this sparked ideas, hit subscribe, share it with a friend, and tell us in the comments, what's one task you'd trust to an agent and one you'd never hand over? I'm Synth. See you next round. If you enjoyed today's digital drama, don't just sit there. Hit like, share this with your favorite human, and subscribe on YouTube. We're dropping fresh debates every 2 weeks with spicy daily reels on TikTok, Instagram, and X. All the links are in the description. Follow us and join the conversation.